Hi guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Hi guys, this is Jay from J&D's Retirement Journey. Hope you're having a great day and thanks for listening. Today I'm going to talk about one of my side hustles, DoorDash. I started doing this, I guess, in about 2 years ago during the pandemic when my business got slow, basically. So what I did is I started doing this in my free time on the weekend. Right now I'm basically doing it a few days on the weekend, a few hours, whenever I have a little spare time if I'm not doing anything on the weekend with the family. So I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown on how to use the app. I've been doing this, like I said, about 2 years. I have over 3,000 deliveries. So I'm pretty experienced at this. And when I started, I made a lot of mistakes. I took deliveries I shouldn't have taken. But right now I'm making it averages out to about $35 an hour, between 30 and 35. Some weekends better, some weekends a little less, but I usually don't make less than 30 bucks an hour. So let's start with the app in general. Customer rating. Basically, the customer rating is basically what it says. You delivered it on time, they like you, or the food was great, you didn't make any, you took it to the right house, they give you a 5. If you don't see it in this app right now because I don't have any violations, but you got to be careful with the violations if you're starting out. By violation, you pick up the food, you bring it to them late, you get a violation. A customer states that they didn't receive the order, that's a violation. Not everyone is honest from my experiences, so when you deliver an order, even if the app doesn't ask for a picture, you should always take a picture for your records. Because I've had a customer or two say they didn't receive the order when they actually did. So all you do is you send that proof in to DoorDash, and you're off the hook. But after 100 deliveries, let's say you get there late, traffic, construction, especially in my area, happens every once in a while. After 100 deliveries, the violation comes off. Acceptance rate. If you're over, I believe, a 70 acceptance rate, whenever you turn on the app, it lets you right in. If you're less than 70, you have to schedule, or if you go in and they're busy at DoorDash, they let you in. Otherwise, you would have to schedule. My acceptance rate is 45. The reason it's 45, when I first started, I was accepting everything, which was like a horrible mistake. They would send you $3 orders, $4 orders, $5 orders, and they would be really far away. You try to take orders that at least you're making at least, for instance, if it's a 5 mile order, you want to make at least $8, $9, even double it if you can, So I decline orders that don't meet my standards. Basically, if they have me running around for miles for $4 or $2 or $3 orders, I basically reject anything less than $5 or $6. It's not worth the time with the price of the gas and stuff. Completion rate is basically what it is. When you accept the order and then you realize, oh boy, this order's far, you could still get out. You could still decline the order in the app. You get out. So that's what they basically mean by completion rate. On time or early, it's basically straightforward, and lifetime delivery is pretty straightforward. Now, for instance, I'm going to give you an example. I picked up an order, 4 items. I was close to the store, $10.75, this is a great order. Then, if you go into the next slide, they offered me an order that's 17 miles away for $9. That's a dud. That's something you want to stay away from, because you're going to lose money on something like that. Then I'll show you another dud. When I first started, I used to get all excited when I used to get an order. I used to not even read it, just accept. Oh, $10, accept. But if you look carefully, these are 2 orders. So that the orders are $5 each. And it really doesn't pay to take an order like this for $5, and especially 2 orders. The next batch of orders I love to take are shop and deliver orders. You get these for, depending on your area. In my area, Acme Supermarket, you get Walgreens, you get CVS's, you get other types of shop supermarkets. But what you have to do in these type of orders, you don't see it in this shot, but it tells you you're gonna pick up before you accept. It says the order is for 4 items, 5 items. This order was actually for 4 items, $14. I was near the grocery store. Took me like 15, 20 minutes for $14, which was great. And here's the picture of the basket, the 4 items I picked up. And as we click through, now we go to my earnings. This week, active time. By active time, that's the actual order. Once you accept an order and you're on the move, getting the order, picking it up, and dropping it off. So that was only 5 hours and 30 minutes. By dash time, basically, if you turn the app on, you could also pause it. Or, I use sometimes if I'm close to my home, I come home and sit here if they're not giving you deliveries and stuff. So that's basically, that's what that dash time is. So basically, for 3 hours here, I wasn't doing anything. I just had the app on. I had it paused or whatever. I could have been home. I could have been eating lunch. I could have been in the restroom. And now, basically for 5.5 hours this week, I only worked a few hours on Saturday and a few hours on Sunday. I made $195, which works out to $35.55 an hour. Not a bad little side hustle. I use the money and I throw it into my retirement account so I could want to get the hell out of Dodge earlier. And like in those 3 hours when I wasn't doing anything, I was home, it gets a little slow, I have a backup. I use an app called Roadie. And mostly deliveries are like from Home Depot, most of them. So I picked up another $32 this week on Saturday and Sunday. I just did, one delivery each day on that. So in total, I made $227.81 in less than 8 hours, which works out to about $28 if you consider Roadie. But if you're just doing the math on DoorDash, it was almost $36 an hour, which is great. It's a good side gig. If you have to pay off some debt or if you want to save extra money like I do, it's not a bad gig. So I would definitely recommend it. Thanks so much, guys, for listening again, and have a great day.